Yes, children. Today again we will start and continue with with this chapter, that is the last sleep, which is about two girls, that is Joanna, another named Johnsy, and the other girl whose name is Sue. Okay, these both girls met at a restaurant. They both sat in together at a at a table. They ate together, talked together, and then they became very good friends. Later on, after a few months, what happened? This Joanna or Johnsy, she became ill. Okay, and as she became ill, she she started suffering from a disease which was like an epidemic disease in the whole area, area where she was. The whole village area, entire village area was caught under pneumonia, and it led a few people to death trap. Okay, Johnsy was also in the same trap, caught, and she was from Sunny, California. She had a very good friend whose name was Sue, and both of them, they shared all the good and the bad things together. Now, slowly, all the things was told by Johnsy to Sue. Okay, then when a person came and there were some discussions with with Sue about Johnsy. We have studied till here, and today again we will start from here. Okay, from page number 35, that is second paragraph. What nonsense, Johnsy. Please don't put such ideas in your head. Now, close your eyes and get some rest. Who said this and why? These words were said by Sue to Johnsy. Why? Because as Johnsy was also looking towards the grapevine, which was visible just outside their window. Just she was looking at those grapevines, as she also was from inside feeling that she will also die one day. So when she started counting the leaves on the grapevine, one by one she started now counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and wherever it is, and then she says there were 7 leaves, and there one goes, that is one has already fallen, and now 6 leaves, and now she is also thinking that even her life is also now decreasing, or you can say is about to finish. So as when she says this out of sadness, then for this verse, Sue tells Johnsy, what nonsense, Johnsy. Please don't put such ideas in your head. That is, don't think all those rubbish words, rubbish thoughts. Don't keep those rubbish thoughts in your head. Now close your eyes and get some rest. These words are told by a very good friend of Johnsy, that is Sue. I will go downstairs and see if Mr. Behrman would agree to model for an old hermit miner, and I had been working on. I'll be back in just a few minutes, said Sue. Okay, now then afterwards, she stepped out of Johnsy's room and made her way to the first floor apartment where Mr. Behrman lived. Now, who is Mr. Behrman? You see, okay. He too was a painter. Mr. Behrman was also a very good artist like Johnsy and Sue. So he now he too was a painter, but in the 40 years of his life as a painter, he did not earn any name for himself. Okay, though a very good painter, though a very good artist, but in the 40 years, maybe his age was 40 years, and till that very age, he could not even get any fame for his painting. This was told by the writer. He sometimes modeled for budding artists to make ends meet, but he himself was waiting to paint what would be his masterpiece. Means now he was just thinking small paintings he was doing, but he was thinking that what would be his masterpiece. Masterpiece is such type of art that could be known and remembered by the people and by the readers and by the painters for years and years to come. As you entered the room, she noticed an empty canvas that had been waiting for a single stroke for the last 25 years. How's Chauncey's, dear? Asked Mr. Behrman. Now, Mr. Behrman, as you entered the room, Mr. Behrman was now started asking to Sue about Chauncey. She recounted all that the doctor told her and how Chauncey believed that she would die with the last leaf. Now she told everything what the doctor said and what Chauncey believed, that she would also die with the falling of the grapevine's last leaf, the creeper's last leaf. What? That is ridiculous. Now, Mr. Behrman is also very surprised to listen to the words and the thoughts what Chauncey is having in her mind. Why is she behaving like a fool? Exclaimed Mr. Behrman. Now, Mr. Behrman is saying, why is she behaving like a fool? What is she thinking? What is there in the mind of Chauncey? Now he is also surprised. She is very weak. Mr. Behrman, will you please come and model for my painting? Asked Sue. Now, Sue asked Mr. Behrman that she has become very weak. She has if he could come and model for the painting. Yes, let's go, dear. But this is no place for a girl like Chauncey to lie sick. Now, he says, yes, of course, I'll go with you. But this very place is not for such a girl like Chauncey, who is very active, who is such a very good painter. It's not such a place for her to like a sick person. She would be active. She should be brave now. She should live her life. We would all go away from here one day and I will paint my masterpiece. Now he's saying, yes, everyone has got a certain time to go. But I want to draw my masterpiece at least once in my life so that people would remember me, said a concerned but hopeful Mr. Behrman. Mr. Behrman was very concerned for everyone, especially for Chauncey, but he was very hopeful. Okay, that with his hopes, with all the words what he is speaking, Chauncey would recover by the words. Sue took him up to Chauncey's room to find her sleeping. She very carefully pulled up the shades a little and showed Mr. Behrman the grapevine. He looked at the grapevine, nodded his head disapprovingly, that is not approved what was told by Chauncey, and sat down to model for Sue. Okay, children, today in this very video I have completed till here. Okay, that is in page number 36. We'll start from the next in the next class. We'll start from the last paragraph, that is the next morning. Okay, children, hope you all have understood. All right, now children, also want to tell you that maybe the last chapter's question answers has not reached to you till now. Okay, but if possible, I want to tell you that I will give you either in your dashboard, or if not in the dashboard it has reached, I'll give you in the photo click, or if not in the photo click, I'll just make a small video, and in the video in a day or two I'll give you the notes. I'll put a pause, like in this way I'll put a pause for a while and you will just copy it down. Okay, understood, children? If your friends also do not know, kindly tell them, let them know what was there in the video, and hope you all have understood. Next video will start from page number 36, last paragraph. Okay, thank you.